My first guest tonight, very talented and funny actress. Her new film, Escape from Planet Earth, is in theatres now. Take a look at this. The lovely Jane Lynch, everybody. Jane Lynch.
Hello, Craig Ferguson.
You look sensational. I like this blue. It's striking.
Oh,
it's like you're colour blocking, and I like that.
Thank you so much.
I know about colour blocking.
What, I don't know what that is.
Well, it's the kind of thing that you wear one colour and you wear another colour, and then they gave it a name, and then you can charge you more money.
Oh, okay. All right.
This film looks sensational.
It's funny, and it's cute, and it's sweet, and adults will like it, and kids like it. And...
Okay, good. So how are you?
I'm terrific.
Really?
Yeah.
No.
I was going to say, you know what I realized is the money I'm going to make doing this gets to pay for this blouse because I bought this today. So, and thank you for saying
Really?
Yeah.
No, the money that you made doing the
thing. You know, I signed the thing up there, and I saw I'm making some money doing this.
Oh, you mean on this show?
Pay for this show. Yeah.
But wait, you get what, like $400 for doing this show? For 200? Really? $200? That's it.
That's about what this.
But that's a $200 blouse right there.
Sure
And
is,
you know what? Looks every darn cent of it too. It's
thank you, Craig.
Are you a fashion plate? Are you careful about that?
No, not really. No, and you know what? I haven't figured out. I know a lot of stars in Hollywood get clothes. They give them the clothes, and
yeah, I've heard about that.
They don't give me anything.
No, I don't.
So I have to go to the store and buy stuff, and you can't wear the same thing twice. At least they say you can't. But if you see me wearing this again, forgive me. It was $200.
$200 is a lot of money. I mean, you should be able to wear it whenever you want.
Yeah.
What do you mean you can't wear anything twice? I wear the same damn suit every night. I was wearing this exact suit last night.
You changed your tie.
I changed my tie and that's it.
I know. Well, it's easier for guys, but you know, I don't think about it that much. But if you're supposed to wear, like those kids on Glee, those are the young kids on Glee.
Yeah.
People are throwing clothes at them, and they look different and beautiful at every event. And I'm like, you know,
on the Glee show, you're surrounded by these optimistic, upbeat, talented young people. It must be terrible. I mean,
it's hell.
With their optimism and their can-do attitude.
Exactly, yeah. It needs to be squashed.
Yeah. You got to nip that in the bud and let them know that life is hard and
tough.
bitter.
Yeah. If it is, yeah, absolutely. You know, nobody helped me when I was that age. Nobody helped me.
Really?
Up the ladder. No.
Let's do therapy then. Let's do therapy. All right.
Okay, you know, I was all on my own. My parents were like, you know, you need to learn to type.
You need to learn to type?
You need to learn
You were raised by typists?
I was raised by typists.
Awful.
They said you have to have some kind of a marketable skill so that you, because you're of course not going to be an actor. You're not going to be paid for that. So you know, I was on my own. I had to go on pure gumption, Craig Ferguson.
Gumption is what. And you know that sense, because I am the opposite story. My parents are like, why not talk show host?
And in America.
And in another country.
Right.
On the way though, how about 15 years of blackout drinking? That'll really set you up right.
I did that too.
Yeah.
I did that too.
Were you a drinker?
I was. I'm sober 21 years.
I'm sober 20 years. See that?
Irish, Scottish drinkers.
Yeah,
you know that whole thing.
Yeah, I've met people called Lynch that drank. Yeah. What did you drink when you were drinking?
Miller Lite. It was so sad.
Really?
Yeah. I didn't drink anything exotic. I never was into wine. I just liked Miller Lite, and I was drunk on Miller Lite.
You know what you like.
I knew what my drink was.
Yeah. What about drugs? You ever do that?
No, I was scared to death of drugs. In fact, I wasn't invited to the pot parties in high school. People called me narc because, and to this day, if I smell pot, I'm like, oh, the police are coming. Oh my God, we're all gonna get arrested.
See, I never really got into pot that much. I went straight to cocaine.
Cocaine, yeah. Skipped right over it.
Yes, I thought it was kind of a vitamin that helped you drink more.
Right, yeah. But you were a big drinker, right? I mean,
yeah, I was a big drinker. But to be honest, I drank mostly beer as well. Yeah, because you know, whiskey made me fighting drunk. You ever get fighting drunk?
Yes, indeed. What do you call it? Tequila did that for me. I lost weekends over tequila.
You know what they say? Tequila's the fast track to rehab. That's if you it's the carpool lane.
Yeah, that's what they say about that's what they say about cocaine too. You just get there faster. Yeah.
But 21 years, that's sensational.
Yeah, you too.
Yeah, girl. I can't believe we don't know each other. We should probably be bestie friends. friend.
I know, we came to town at the same time.
Dude, when did you come here?
1992.
I came 95.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Well,
so you were
around the
already
same time.
established.
And I think you're a couple of years younger than me, but you should be
No,
older.
I'm clearly older than you.
I feel like you should be older than me. I was like, I'm younger than Craig Ferguson.
Yeah, well.
Or older. I'm older than Craig Ferguson.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. I don't colour. Neither do you, obviously, but
I do, actually. I do, yes.
George Lopez was here last night. You know he dyes his hair.
He does? Well, he gets to get the grey out?
Apparently.
Well, did he admit it on TV?
No, he was proud of it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm going to start dyeing mine. Would you? No, frosted tips. Frosted tips.
I love how your hair looks. No, you've got natural frosted tips.
Well, I don't know. I think it makes me a little bit grandpa-ish. I saw some old photographs of my dad the other day. I'm like, that's me.
Oh, I know. I did that with my mom, too.
Really?
Yeah, I know. Isn't it scary? And I mean, we love our parents, obviously, or maybe we don't. I don't know your story. But I love my mom, and I look in the mirror
You kind of know my story.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I've heard your stories in the rooms, as they say.
Steady.
Oh, careful now. Whoa.
Steady.
Oops.
Hey, Jeff's eyes match your blouse.
Yeah, we coordinated before the show.
Yeah.
Oh, Jeff.
Hey, we've got... Now, listen, you're an out gay woman, right?
Well,
you are now. Yeah, right, so... listen, here's the... Yeah, right? Yeah. Right. Because we can always cut that out. Because we've got a couple of gentlemen sitting in Lesbian Row, and it makes me a little cross.
That looks like Nelly Boy Road.
Yeah, well... Now, I want to tell you the origin of Lesbian Row. This is because my predecessor had a show here. There was a Craig Kilborn, and he used to have a row called Chick Row. And I thought, I don't like the sound of that at all. Yeah. It sounds a little heterosexual. So,
and we know you're anything but.
Well, no, I am heterosexual, but I don't wear it like a badge, you know.
You're not marching in the parades.
Right.
You know
I happen to be heterosexual, but I don't march up and down saying I'm a heterosexual.
I'm glad you don't throw it in our face.
Right,
I really appreciate it.
Right, yes. Exactly. So I thought, no, let's have a row for lesbians, and then everybody wants to be in a gay, straight, men, women. It's crazy.
Well, you know, it's really hip to be a lesbian now.
Apparently,
yeah. I'm invited to so many parties, and it's like, this is my lesbian friend Jane Lynch.
Yeah.
And also, I love when straight couples say, you know, if we added a third to our bedroom, it would be you. and I'm supposed to be flattered by that.
And then, we're talking about heterosexual couples.
Yeah.
But then you can say, but wait, somebody's got a penis. I have no interest in this.
I am not immune to the male charm or the male anatomy.
Oh, really? I find that...
Sexuality doesn't have to be black and white. Sometimes it's gray and it swims. And
you are my best friend of all time. We'll take a commercial break. We'll be right back with Jane Lynch, everyone. Come here.
Well, yeah. Well, I don't know if you would or not, but...
No, I don't know.
Oh, hey.
We were just talking about stuff.
Yeah.
Hey, ever been to Scotland?
I have not.
You should go. You'd love it.
I should. I've been to Ireland, but you know, there's a bloody sea between Scotland and Ireland.
No. They're actually very similar.
Oh, well, that's interesting because most Scots and most Irish people say, oh, they're completely different civilizations.
They always say that. It's kind of like Springfield and Shelbyville. It's kind of... I mean, kind of. I mean, there's differences, of course.
Where are you from in Scotland?
Glasgow, which is a kind of the Irish town in Scotland.
Is it really?
A little bit. I look forward to your angriness.
There's a theater festival in Edinburgh.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Big.
Yeah.
And I haven't been there, but I hear it's
no, it's you. You still do live theater?
Yeah, I do. I love it. I love doing sketch stuff. I did a thing in New York, Nora Ephron's last play called Love, Loss, and What I Wore. It was a reading. I sat on my butt, but it was really
fun. No, that's still performing, though, isn't it? Still investing in yourself in the live situation. I couldn't do that anymore.
8 shows a week. You're exhausted. I was just talking to Mr. Mario Lopez, who did the chorus line. I ran into him in the studio here, and he was talking about how hard that was. 8 shows a week, and he's
I did it in the Rocky Horror Show in London.
Oh, that's right. Of course you did.
8 shows a week in 4-inch heels.
Atta boy.
It would have been more, but they wouldn't let me. No, I did 8 shows. It's a lot. It's a lot.
Yeah.
Too much. I didn't get into show business to work.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. And after doing television and film now, which is, basically sitting there and they say, come out in an hour, and then you work for like 30 seconds and say, we have to relight, and you go back and read your book. And then, when you're trotting the boards, as they say, it's hard work, but it's fun. It's really rewarding, but it's a lot of work.
Yeah. It's not like a proper job, though.
No.
I mean, it's not like actual work.
No, it's not.
It's not like, getting up in the dark and going and working in a dangerous, scary place.
It's 2 hours a night.
It's 2 hours a night, and they bring you lattes in the intermission. So it's...
That's true, and you get to order lunch when you get there if you want.
It's easy. We should go do it now.
Let's do it.
All right.
Let's do a show.
You know what? We actually are out of time. You want to throw frisbees at the horse, or do an awkward pause, or what do you fancy?
I'd love to throw a frisbee at a horse.
Well, there's one right there. All right, then. Jay Lynch, everybody. Where we are. There you are. There's 3. I got 3. Not bad. Lower. Bring yourself down a little. Come on. There you go. Oh, very bad.
Well, yeah.
Jay Lynch, everybody. Jay Lynch. Yeah, I'm doing good. How you doing?
I'm all right.
You doing all right?
Yeah. It's been a very tough week.
Bad, tough week for you. Everybody okay?
Yeah. Well, it's tough. We lost a
yeah, I know. It's a shocking, terrible thing.
Yeah, Corey Monteith, who was a lovely guy, and everybody loved him, and it was a big loss for the family.
It's shocking, and whenever I see something like that, when someone goes young like that from what he went with, and that could easily have been me. I was right there at that kind of thing at that time in my life as well. A little bit younger, but exact same thing, and it's just awful. Poor kid.
Yeah.
Hey, there you go.
Yeah, I know. How do you seg from that?
Well, you don't. You don't. Well, you do Hollywood Game Night,
exactly,
I guess. Yeah. How's that, Hollywood Game Night?
It's great. As you can see, the reference level is very high. Duck Snap, Crackle, Pop. There's a Rice Krispies game. Yeah,
Can you say Rice Krispies? I don't know if they advertise on CBS. Well, they do now. So there you are.
I don't think Rice Krispies has had a commercial in 25 years.
They don't need them. They don't need them.
They're so darn popular. It's a hot cereal.
Yeah. Do you enjoy Rice Krispies?
I actually love Rice Krispies.
Are you kidding me? You're working for Rice Krispies, aren't you?
No,
you are. Yeah.
Oh, you're right.
Hey, did you have a nice time doing Annie in New York?
I did. Yeah, I was did Annie on Broadway at the Palace Theater for 2 months, and I loved it.
You know that my son was there.
Your son Milo.
Yeah, my son Milo.
Why didn't I get to meet him?
You did.
Milo.
You did get
to. Did I?
No, yeah. What happened was that he wouldn't say that. He was with his mom, and so they came backstage because he's a friend of Lilla that was playing Annie.
Oh, okay.
And so they came backstage, and he met you, and he said, "Dad, I met Jay Lynch." And I'm like, "Yeah, me too."
Big deal.
Yeah. When you're on the show, he's like, if anybody's on the show, he's not interested. But if he meets them on his own, he's like, yeah. Well, it's his world, I guess.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's his world.
I know. Did you have a good time?
I had a great time. I will do theater for the rest of my life. That's what I started doing. I started in the theater, and it kind of reignited that passion, if you will. And boy, have I missed it. I had such a good time.
It's a great life.
And you know what? Yeah, it is. But you know what was different between when I last did a show about 20 years ago and today? I didn't suffer any shows. Do you remember when you're younger and you go, oh, I didn't play that moment right, or oh, that didn't go right, and then you suffer and it affects
you? Like all the time here.
And you don't give a crap, do you? You just
Not really.
move on.
Yeah. Well, it gets to a point. I mean, I've done like 1,800 of these things or something. It's like if I do a bad one, I go, well, just throw it with the rest.
That's exactly how I felt about it. And actually, there's no such thing as a bad show, as I'm sure you know.
No, I disagree, madam. Yeah. You obviously didn't see the monologue tonight.
I thought the monologue was wonderful.
Really? I can't remember it.
I love urinating references.
Oh. Oh, we laughed. Hey, so, so you were doing Annie in New York, and you're doing the Hollywood game. It's Sean Hayes that's doing that.
Right, yeah. Sean Hayes, you know, from Will and Grace. He's a hilarious young man.
He's lovely,
and he's the greatest guy. He's a good friend. Have you been to his game nights? Have you been invited to his game nights?
No, I haven't. No, I don't think I'm popular enough to get invited.
Well, I'll see. I'll put in a word for you.
No, it's too late.
No, it's too late. No, you wouldn't come. You wouldn't come.
He actually did invite me to do the show.
Oh, did
to be
he?
a guest on the show.
No?
No, I said yes, and then CBS said no.
Oh, really? Oh, well, we'll see. We'll work on it. I'll work on that. Hopefully, if we do more. I hope we'll do more. But
how many did you do?
8.
No, I can't do that many.
you would only do 1.
Well, I don't want to do just one.
Well, then you're not for Hollywood game night.
Do you play a lot of games yourself? Do you go to Sean's house and play games?
Yes, I do go to Sean's house and play games. He has these really great game nights, and a lot of people come to them, and they're crazy, and they're competitive and loud and drunken, and he said, let's put this on television. And I said, all right, then I'd like to host it. And he said, well, all right.
Wow.
And, so
you guys just make money falling out of bed in the morning, don't you? That's crazy.
So it was great. It's fun, and I think we really brought that energy from the craziness of his parties and picked it up and put it on television.
Do you like game shows on TV?
I don't like game shows. I don't like board games, and I don't like game shows. I'm not a fan. This is that crazy low reference level, ridiculous blood sport that you play at a friend's house. It's like to get them to you try to get them to identify a cross section of a candy bar. Baby Ruth. Oh no, Snickers. I mean that kind of thing.
I never do anything like this. I don't do. I think I've gone.
We're the unintellectual crowd.
No, I don't go out at all.
You know, I don't go out much either, but I do go to Sean's.
No, I don't even go to Sean's house.
Yeah, no, I know.
Yeah, well, I clearly I've been invited, no. But you know. Well, never mind. Yeah. So you're back in LA anyway.
I thought we were doing an awkward pause.
Well, we can if you want. You want to just like slip it in right now, right in the middle?
Let's do.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm back in LA.
No, let's do the awkward pause.
Mm-hmm.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, sure.
See when you did that with your chin?
Yeah.
Were you a big fan of Kirk Douglas?
Yes, I used to go to sleep like this because I wanted to.
I wanted one of those too. I wanted one of those little. You can get them put in. No.
Yeah, I bet you can.
But the thing is, I want to get a ton of plastic surgery, but I can't.
Why?
Afford it. And also, I think people would notice on the show, and I would be.
Right. Yeah. Now people know who you are, but doesn't it? Now it looks to me like a butt.
I wish my butt were that small.
Yeah, me too.
And it is a little.
How would I look? Just like this?
Hey, you look a bit like Kirk Douglas.
Yeah. And I used to do this too. You remember John Davidson?
No.
Oh, anybody? Yeah, nobody remembers. He still sings. Yeah. But I always wanted to be a boy, by the way. So I always wanted to be. You
shock me.
Yeah. I wanted to be John Davidson. So I would sleep like this because he had the deepest dimples. And I bet this is very attractive, and I'm going to regret doing this when I watch it.
I think it's all right. Hey, you have got dimples, though.
I have lines.
No, girl. I have dimples.
I have deep crevices.
No. Do you worry about the aging process? I'm worried about it right now, seriously. Do you worry about it?
You're looking at me and worrying about it?
No, I don't. Oh, you mean worried about... No. No, I mean, I'm worried about it for myself. Yeah. I'm past 50 now.
Well, yeah, me too. Here's the crazy thing, though. It's this wonderful meme in this world that says you can't grow old. But if we don't grow old, then we're dead. And I think I'd rather deal with a little
growing old,
yeah. And, you know.
Yeah, no, I see where you're going, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but it's like, I just noticed that after I turned 50, everyone else doesn't seem to be getting any older, just me.
And that's interesting because I see everybody else getting older and I'm not aging. I look in the mirror, and I know I am because I'll see pictures of myself, especially pictures where you're not posing like the TMZ people when they catch you and you're like...
Yeah, but everybody has a bad picture, like you're coming off out of the plane or something. Right. I had a great flight. That's why they're there. They want to get you like that.
To catch you after the red eye.
Yeah. Do they do that to you at the airport?
Well, if there isn't anybody more interesting.
Well, the thing is, Do they say things to try and provoke you, to get you mad? Because that's what they want, right? They want...
Yeah, I guess so. You know what? I'm deaf in one ear.
What?
I fall for it. I fall for it every time, and I've been saying I'm deaf in one ear for over 50 years, and I fall for that. But I don't hear people a lot of the time. I just go.
Do you read lips?
Probably.
All right then. What do I say?
I can't hear you. I don't know what you're saying.
No, I'm not saying anything.
Oh, okay.
But is it totally deaf in one ear?
Yeah, I have a nerve deafness. It probably happened when I had a very high fever as an infant.
Yeah, I bet you that's what it was.
Yeah, and it knocked it out. And although there's this new device that I got, and anyway, you put this thing in your gums, and it bounces in a little microphone in your deaf ear. So if someone talks in this ear, it bounces off the bone, the thing they create here, in your bone, and it goes into your good ear. It doesn't work.
What? Oh. Man, I was going to be really impressed by that.
I have to get it, as the audiologist said, we need to get it recalibrated, because right now all I feel like is I have this big thing here in my mouth, and it makes me talk like this. And I got it so I could hear people in restaurants. That's the hardest thing. But you can't.
Well, there's
eat
a lot
with
of
it in your
background
mouth.
noise.
But you can't eat with it in your mouth.
Well, that doesn't make
and so it makes no
sense.
sense. So it was like $6K out the window. But they told me they just found out they have a new thing that they can put in the back of your head. So I don't know. I'm gonna try it. I mean, what?
All right. You know,
it's hard in a restaurant. You know, this is good. I can hear you because I'm sitting.
Yeah.
But it's hard in.
Also, I've got a very loud voice.
Yeah, you do.
I'm a very loud and yelly person. It's insecurity.
It's a big mask.
It is. I'm inside. I'm crying.
Yeah. I know. I feel that. Do you want to have a therapy moment?
Yeah. Oh, let's do therapy after the break.
Oh, all right.
After the break, we'll be doing a therapy. Yeah, we're back already. That was a commercial break.
I was going to say the commercial break is a ruse, America. We don't have that much time, do we? I mean,
Oh no, it'll be there.
Oh, okay.
Oh, there'll be products.
Oh, there'll be
I'm loosening my tie now.
Yeah. Oh, good. Oh, we do because we're doing a little
We're doing therapy, right?
Now, who's the patient?
Well, who do you want?
I don't know. I always play the therapist.
Then, in that case, you're the patient and I'm the therapist.
Good, thank you.
As you can tell by my hands
Oh,
steepled
yes.
together.
Okay.
So, Jane.
Yeah.
You used to sleep making a little butt on your chin.
I did.
Tell me why you did that.
Well, I think I never had self-love. I think I always wanted to be somebody else, and instead
When you say self-love, do you mean masturbation?
Yes.
So.
Yes, I do.
So you're telling me, Jane, that
I didn't think I did, but yes, I did.
Yeah. So you're telling me, Jane, that you've never experienced
self-love?
Masturbation.
Oh, no, that's not what I'm saying at all.
What? I see, so...
I've experienced self-love over and over again.
I see.
Very young age.
And is this how you practice self-love? Because this is very unusual.
This is an approximation.
Madam, you are so naughty.
Where are we going with this?
Oh, Lord. Oh, I'd forgotten how much I liked you. Actually, we're out of time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that's it. Hollywood game night then.
Yeah, right. Okay.
NBC when?
NBC Thursday nights.
Thursday tomorrow. Next Thursday.
We're pretending it's Friday now. We're pretending it's Friday.
No, it is Friday.
It is Friday. I mean, it is Friday.
Yeah.
It is Friday.
I thought you were an actress. Come on.
As if, act as if.
Yeah.
10 o'clock, 9 Central.
Right.
And there's, people doing a little bit of,
Oh, all over the country, different time zones. All right, Jane Lynch, everybody, we'll be right back. Jane Lynch! Jane.
How are you?
Well, you look great. I love the pants and black and elegant. It looks great.
Oh, thank you.
Really kind of.
Thank you. Oh, I love it.
What happened?
Let's do it again. It's always funny. It's always funny.
Always funny, I know.
It always works.
You know, Pete, see if you don't think that's funny, just move along.
Really?
Hi.
Hi, Greg.
Hey, did you feel the earthquake this morning?
I didn't.
Oh, you didn't?
I did not, but I woke up with my cat's face right here. I didn't feel it at all. Did you feel it?
At all?
At all.
No, I felt it a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was at the beach. I was like,
oh, you feel
I
it
was
more
like, oh, no.
with the sand.
Yeah, and I was like,
the first earthquake in the one that I experienced was in '94, and I was living on the beach, and I was on the toilet. And couldn't stop doing what I was doing. And it was a roller. Were you here?
No, it was just before I got here.
Oh, okay, and the shower curtain was going back and forth, and it was really scary.
Yeah, and especially if you're in the middle of something that
you can't stop.
You can't stop.
Right.
Oh, man. Oh, and happy St. Patrick's Day.
Oh, same to you.
Well, thank you. Nothing like two sober people talking about St. Patrick's Day. Yeah, isn't it great?
And I'm from Chicago. It's a really big deal, and I'm also Irish Catholic. And it was a huge deal. My nephew sent me a picture of the Green River. I mean, we're extreme in Chicago.
Yeah, I know.
Kind of like that lady in the green. Yeah, the sparkly one.
Yeah. Wearing the green sparkles.
Yes.
She's here quite a lot. She's coming back on Wednesday, I think.
Oh, yeah. I'm not surprised to hear that.
Yeah. Hey, you ever been to Australia?
What? Australia? I have been to Australia. They like to drink.
Yeah, they drink a little bit there.
They drink a little bit.
I actually noticed I was, that's when I first thought, I think I may be an alcoholic when I was in Australia.
Oh, you were in Australia?
Yeah, because I went to this bar. It was like really early in the morning. That's a clue,
That's
right?
your clue. That's your first.
I went to this bar in Melbourne, and
Right,
it was a working man's bar. It was guys who were doing the night shift, and and we went to this bar, and I was drinking little stubbies. They call them like these little short beers.
Oh, beers. Okay.
Because they're it's.
Get your mind out of the gutter. I thought he was talking about like shots of booze, not that.
Not that. That was later. So so I'm drinking these little stubbies of beer,
right.
And because they're little, I'm like, right. And this Australian barmaid came over to me and, "Geez, man, you're drinking a little too much." And I thought, this is an Australian barmaid,
right,
that serves liquor in the morning.
In the morning.
And she thinks I drink too much.
Right.
That's a sign.
Shortly after that is when you got sober?
Only a mere 5 years.
5 years.
Yeah.
Took a little while to settle in.
I wasn't sure about it.
We just figured it out. We have the same amount of sobriety. I have 22 years, so does he, and I have maybe 3 weeks more than you.
Yeah, but they say you learn everything in 3 weeks.
Okay. Wow, it's not a competition.
No, it's not a competition.
No. Let's retreat.
Let's go somewhere else and say, it's 100 episodes of Glee.
Yes.
My goodness. That's,
I know.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Yeah, it's been great. It's going to be a good one.
Yeah.
Fun. Yeah.
That's, you got Chenoweth in that clip as well.
Yeah, and also Gwyneth Paltrow, not to brag.
Gwyneth Paltrow as well?
Yeah, he's in that episode as well, yeah.
Chenoweth's my dog, though.
Oh,
she's my dog.
Isn't she the best?
Oh, I love her.
She's big.
She's
you
little.
Put her in your
you could just
pocket.
take her around with you.
Yeah.
But also sexy.
Yeah. I think it was Robin Williams who said she looks like you took a dry clean only Dolly Parton and accidentally put her in the dryer, and you got Kristen Chenoweth.
Yeah, but she's. Yeah, I think that's fair, actually. Yeah, but whoa.
That was apt.
No, it is. It's Hey, I've got a bit of a scratchy throat.
Yeah, so don't breathe on me or anything.
No, all right. Here. Are you a germaphobe?
A little bit.
Yeah, here, have some of this. I keep it for when Howie Mandel's here.
Yeah, oh yeah.
He's crazy about that.
Yeah, I know. He won't shake your hand.
No, you have to. I do this thing. He used to do the fist bump, but he doesn't like that. So now I do this. Hey, how you doing?
Yeah, well, that's good to know.
Yeah.
It is. It's weird. Don't you think that if you are so afraid of germs that you're just going to bring that to you, that you're just going to bring sickness to you? Don't you think that...
Well, maybe, I don't know. I mean, I think what's with me, I've been sick more this year than I've been in years.
You were really...
I was really out because we had to cancel.
Right, exactly.
Right, the last time you were going to come.
Yeah, you could not even come to work. I mean, that was a horrible flu.
It's terrible. Yeah. And I think it's because my youngest boy is in preschool.
Oh, that'll do it. Yeah, they're Petri dishes.
Oh, my Lord.
I mean, he comes home and he goes, and then it's gone, and I'm like, oh.
I know. Because he's got that little immune system that's like boom, 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 and we're old and we've been drinking.
No.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, it's bad. I think also that the alcohol used to kill a lot of the germs.
You know, when I quit smoking, I got so sick.
Not as sick as you'd have gotten if you'd have kept smoking.
Exactly.
Though.
Oh, I know. My dad passed because of that. Yes, exactly. I got the worst flu. It's as if my body from smoking was like this. And then I got rid of it, and it went, oh, thank God. And I got so sick I couldn't even...
Yeah, no, I remember that from stopping smoking as well. It was easy to stop drinking because, like, you know, you lose weight and your friends are happy.
Good, your eyes are clear.
Everything's fantastic. And you stop smoking, you put on 20 pounds and you're angry all the time.
Yeah. That's the one I miss. That's what I actually...
Yeah, I miss smoking. I miss smoking. I do. I just flat out do it. If it didn't kill you, I'd do it.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. And I have had a cigarette since I quit, and I end up on my back. I get sick from it.
William Shatner was here one night, and he was puffing a cigar, and I said, give me a cigar, Bill, I can do that. And I smoked a bit of cigar, and I felt like I'd had a bottle of tequila or something.
Right.
I felt like I was
poisoned.
I was all vulnerable and kind of like, oh. And I was like, does everyone hate me? And,
you don't want to.
If that's your reaction to cigars, you're not meant to smoke them.
Right. It's just not worth it.
No,
it's not.
Shame that. Fancy a commercial break?
Sure. He's almost consciously anti.
I know. Hang on a second. We're back.
Sorry. Hey, how you doing?
Come on back in. It's fine. How's that, man? I'm trying to be a corporate guy. Good. Now, Von Trapp. It's a joke. So sorry for cussing. I know that
no problem. No, I got no problem with
Are you a cussy person?
I'm kind of cussy, yeah.
Really, a little bit? I'm trying not to be because around the kids.
Yeah. I know. And so I think that it's lazy.
You know, it is.
There's nothing better than saying the F word because it's perfect.
Right.
It's perfect. But when you're using it randomly, it's lazy. I think it's lazy. It's like, find a better word.
But what happens is, with me... What happens with me is this. I think I agree with you, but what happens is when you get somebody who's self-righteous about it, then it gets my dander up, and then it's the only word that I can use.
Yeah, right.
So, like, if you're somebody says, you know, a good comedian doesn't have to cuss.
Yes, a good comedian has to cuss.
Richard Pryor was a good comedian.
Yeah, he was a great comedian.
And he didn't have to cuss, he just liked to cuss.
Right, exactly.
Right, so I think that it's okay to cuss sometimes.
You know, I used to work for a certain network, and I won't name which one it is, but they have a sexual harassment thing that they give you like a lecture before you start working.
Oh, we get that here.
About what it constitutes. You get that too. Constitutes sexual harassment, and it's important. I get it. But what I want to do right after that is harass somebody sexually.
Right. Yeah.
That's all I can think about. I'm inviting it, and I want to give it.
Yeah. No, I totally understand. I think my reaction to the sexual harassment, video and little course that we have to do is not that it's not necessary. Of course it is. Why everyone should know how to behave.
Yes.
But what bothers me is that it's lawyers telling me how to behave.
I know.
Lawyers.
I know.
Like, I need a lesson in manners from a Tootsie Frutti. Lawyer.
No.
It's the only word that would work there, man.
Yeah. See,
yes, actually, he agreed with me.
That wasn't lazy. That was well used.
Yeah, thank you very much indeed. Yes.
No, I agree. I think it's important that we, know tell people what is good behavior and bad behavior. And
well, some people apparently have a problem.
I guess some people, but not us. But so we have to suffer through it. But a lawyer telling us,
ooh la la. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what? Yeah. We agree on so many things.
True, I know.
Yeah. We should have gotten married. Yeah.
That's probably why we're doing so well here.
I don't know. I think it would have worked.
Yeah. I would have had to have a frank discussion with you up top. about certain things.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
I understand that part of it.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, you can work some things out.
Yeah, certainly.
I guess that would be a pretty tough one, though, wouldn't it? Yeah.
Probably not worth.
Yeah,
probably not worth
then.
investigating.
Anyway, we're out of time.
Okay.
Awkward pause, meditation.
We did an awkward pause, kind of without even telling each other we were going to do it.
When there?
Right before the commercial break.
Oh, that's just my interviewing style.
Oh.
Ah.
Well, it was very awkward for me.
Yeah. Well, I like to think that I'm the most awkward person on television.
Awkward and charming all at the same time.
Well, that's how I get you. Yeah. Oh, you're so lovely. You sure I can't talk you out of it? All right, fair. Awkward pause or meditation?
What is meditation?
We listen to Enya.
Oh, okay. Oh, I love that. Is she Scottish?
Sure.
No,
Irish.
she's Irish. Okay.
Jane Lynch, everybody, Jane Lynch. Hello, Jane. You look nice.
Thank you.
I like this. Is that a dinner suit? It's kind of like a dinner suit.
Yeah, I feel like Shirley Partridge, a little bit.
Oh, yes, Mrs. Partridge. Have you ever toured around America in a bus?
I have not.
Well, then you should.
I should.
Yeah.
In this outfit.
With Danny Bonaducci.
Oh, and not now, but maybe when he was a child.
No, I know Danny. He does radio in Philly. He's fine now. Yeah.
Good. Oh, good.
Yeah. He went through a few adventures, but he's all right.
Don't we all go through a few adventures,
We go through
right?
adventures. You're absolutely right.
Yes. What's life without a few dark adventures?
Dark adventures. Have you had a dark adventure?
You know what? My life has been so vanilla, but there are where it gets kind of darker vanilla. And
brown vanilla?
not even that far. More of a taupey beige.
So you've had some taupey.
I've had some taupey
beige adventures.
Adventures. That would be like my taupey beige night of the soul, as opposed to dark night of the soul.
That's all? Taupey beige?
Yeah.
Here's the thing. How have you been? Congratulations. What is this? Season 8 of the celebrity show?
No, we'd be going into our third.
Oh, yes. Right. Well, that's great, though.
Yeah, it's
well
nice.
done. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And now it's proper. You've got a machine that shoots...
confetti up.
Yeah, that's how you know you've got a hit show.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. And
you know,
it's a loud noise, so you're like, we are golden.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
What about the World Cup? You watching that?
Not at all. I'm not even pretending to be a fan.
Well, I have to say, that was very un-LA of you.
Yeah, I've got no interest in sports. None. Sorry.
Really?
Yeah, none.
Well, I find that kind of disappointing, given your character on Glee.
That's right, I wear a tracksuit, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you know, I'm from Chicago. I used to be a big baseball fan. I used to be a football fan and basketball fan, and then I moved out here, and I don't give a anymore.
Well, that's the LA way, really.
It kind of is, yeah.
What about kale? Are you enthusiastic about kale, even?
I love kale.
Do you really?
I love kale balls. Yes.
Would you like to pretend to eat some kale balls?
Yeah, let's.
Let's do it.
Okay.
When you need that, tastes like fresh meadows. So Chicago, eh?
Yeah.
Yes, I like Chicago.
I love it.
Cold, though.
It's
cold in the winter, hot in the summer.
Hot in the summer, yeah,
Yeah.
it's extreme. Whereas in LA, you know, everything's kind of the same. You wake up.
Kind of vanilla.
Sunshine. I love it, but
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
It suits my vanilla nature.
Well, I kind of like it. Do you participate in Californian pastimes? Do you surf or?
I don't do any of that. No.
Really?
No, I just drink coffee and eat kale balls.
I drink a lot of coffee. I'm thinking these days I'm drinking too much coffee.
Is it because of the caffeine you're getting all?
But yeah, and it makes me later in the day. I find myself
You can't do it later.
depressed.
As you get older. Oh, depressed. It's
Yeah, because you're coming off the coffee. I
Right.
find myself going,
Yeah.
oh.
Yeah, me too. You know what depresses me more than anything is when I get to that point of the day where I can't have any more coffee. Where I'm just too hopped up, but I enjoy it so much. It's
I
like
know.
I can't have another cup, and I'm going right by Kings Road, and I want to go get. Sometimes I'll just because I have that kind of.
I have
nature.
that also, as you know, that same
yes.
type of personality.
Yeah, where it's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
if I've had too much, then give me a little more.
Yeah. Too much is just getting started.
Just getting started, that's right.
I see when people, when they drink alcohol and they say, oh, I'm going to stop now, I'm starting to feel it. And I'm like, that's the whole point. That's the whole point. Feeling it is the whole point of drinking it. Yeah. Like, oh, no, I can feel it. I'm like, shut up.
You and your moderate way.
Yeah, you're taupey vanilla.
Yeah,
Oh,
right.
no, well, I guess no. Yeah. No, it's all right. I mean, it's fine. You've been clean and sober a long time.
As long as you, 23 years? 22 years?
You're 23?
I think 22.
All right. I'm definitely 22.
Okay, well, I think I am too.
But I had a little bit of a... When I started, I had a bit of a false start.
Oh, what with
Getting sober, yeah. I got sober for like 4 months, and then I thought, oh, well, that cleared up.
Right.
Yeah.
That cleared up.
And then...
Yeah.
Then I thought, well, now I can... and then it turned out I couldn't.
Yeah. They say there's nothing worse than having a belly full of booze and a head full of recovery.
Yeah, well... I don't know if I had a head
It's
full
not
of...
funny, it's sad.
Yeah. We're laughing at your terrible addiction. I'm starting to feel it. Nah, it's all right. I don't mind, actually. It's funny when people go, you know, they get all kind of dramatic about it. You go, it's actually, if drinking was more fun, I would do it.
Yeah,
you
me
know,
too.
I mean, it's not, but it's hard for people to understand that. It was hard for me to understand it early on.
Well, one of the things I loved about going to those meetings was that it was funny. People told hilarious, ridiculous, extreme stories, and everybody was able to laugh at them.
Yeah, I do it here all the time.
Yeah, exactly.
We have to take a commercial break.
Oh.
You have these on NBC, don't you?
Yes, we do. We have them.
Well, then you know
We
the
pay
drill.
the bills. I know the drill.
All right, we'll be right back.
Yeah, it's a guy back in the corner.
Okay.
No, Jane was just asking about Jeff Peterson. He's a reanimated robot skeleton.
He's fantastic.
Yeah, hey, how are you? Good to see you. Looking good. Looking good. Looking tall. Looking tall.
Tall, yeah.
Yeah, I like that. Nice.
So listen, you did cabaret in New York, you
I
were
did.
saying.
I did, yeah.
Was it in a hotel?
No, but it was like the Hotel Carlisle.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
It's a place called 54 Below, and it's below what used to be Studio 54 on 54th Street. I think
Ooh,
27th.
it's probably,
The
you know-
ghosts.
Yeah, and also you probably want to get some disinfectant in there, I would think.
Yeah. But it's
Did
a
you ever
great
go to
club.
Studio 54?
No.
Me neither. I think I was too young.
I think I was too.
Yeah, I think it was kind of like a 70s thing.
Yeah, we're the same age. too.
Yeah, so I just missed it. I was like the 80s. Did you go to CBGBs and all that kind of stuff?
I went right before they closed, but I wasn't in New York when I was young. I was like in my 30s. I wasn't there like in my 20s.
Where were you then? In Chicago?
Chicago.
What was the scene in Chicago? What were you
Well, I
doing
was
there?
kind of in the theater scene, but it was very, you know, a lot of bars, a lot of playing softball and, you know, doing shows.
Softball, really? You
Yeah.
surprised me.
Yeah. I'm a walking cliche. The theater scene in Chicago is amazing. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm sure it still is, but when I was...
The improv people out there are
Oh,
spectacular.
yeah. That's great.
Yeah,
I worked
know.
at Second City for a little
Yeah,
bit. I
of
toured
course.
with them, and, you know,
No.
I worked for free a lot. You know, there's a thriving, what we call off-loop non-equity world out in Chicago in the theater world.
I love the audiences out there in Chicago in the Midwest. They're
really, fantastic.
Yeah,
they are theater. They go to see theater.
Yeah, it's a real live experience.
Yeah.
Very few people holding up phones.
Right.
Maybe that's just
I don't know.
me.
Who knows? Maybe they do now.
Nah, I don't see it. You know. Like,
yeah, isn't it a drag though? This whole thing with phones now. Everybody wants a picture of something or wants to, instead of experiencing it and videoing.
Well, you know, it was a survey done. I think they did this thing where you don't actually remember things the same way if you're filming it.
Yeah.
You know, and so yeah, I try not to do it anymore.
Yeah.
I try not to have them film the show.
Yeah,
but,
that's probably the best thing to do. We're experiencing it. Isn't this enough for CBS that these people are enjoying what's going on? Why does it have to reach out into millions of households?
Yeah,
I don't understand it.
I know. Anyway, we're out of time.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But here's the good news.
What?
You can do an awkward pause.
Okay.
We could do meditation, which we did the last time you were here.
No, we did an awkward pause.
We did an awkward pause. Well, I was going to say we could introduce the new pretending to eat kale balls.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, all right.
Let's
so
do that.
this will be the first time it's been done to end a segment. Yeah. All right. So,
Okay.
well, thanks very much, Jane.
It's really great to
Let's
meet you.
end with kale balls. She's her kids' book, Marlene, Queen of Mean, is in stores now. Please welcome the lovely Jane Lynch, everybody. Got a little heated over there.
I know.
A little bit.
It felt like a sexual position.
Yeah,
that I've only seen in pornos.
Yeah.
Hold the person up and.
Could we play that again in slow motion?
I'll do it for you in slow motion.
Oh. You wrote a book.
I wrote a book.
A children's
book.
book.
With a couple other people too.
Oh yeah, there they are.
Took 3 of us to write those 7 pages.
I like it. Can I take it? I have children.
Oh yes, please.
Yeah. Oh, this is a nice picture of you.
Yeah, it's kind of glam. That's a bit of a glam.
No, you're quite glam. You're more glam than you. No, it's good. It's a good look. I like it.
Thank you.
What is it about?
Well, it's about this girl named Marlene, and she's mean, and she kind of tells kids what to do, and what she really wants, of course, is to just connect and be friends, and she has terrible social skills. So this is hopefully to get kids before they become mean girls when, you know, it's kind of tough to bring them back from that behavior.
Did you become a mean girl? Were you a mean girl?
No, but, you know, I was one of those people. I'm a socially awkward human being. I love one-on-ones. I'm not great with groups, and so...
Are we talking sexually, or are we talking...
It carries through to my sex life as well.
Yeah.
And, you know, I definitely was one of those kids who would go onto the playground and just to join the group would start telling people what to do, changing the rules. Gang up on other kids.
Yo, that was a big one.
Yeah, we would pick some poor person to be the victim, and terrible. I was an awful human being.
Where did you grow up?
On the south side of Chicago in a suburb. Really? Where on the south side? Just yell it out, somebody. Evergreen Park? I was born in Evergreen Park.
No, shut the hell up! That's so crazy! How did that even happen?
Little Company of Mary, the hospital. Yeah, oh, there you go. Your husband may have birthed me. Okay, go ahead.
That's amazing. I've never been there.
You don't need to be there, right?
But here's the weirdest thing. Not only have I known, but I've never even heard of it.
Evergreen Park? I'm sure there are evergreen parks all over the United States of America, and this happens to be the one in it.
All right. Well, you grew up there, and you grew up hard, and you grew up mean, and you grew up.
But you know, I figured it out, and of course you get. You know, as you get older, it becomes harder to change those habits. So that's, you know.
Do you find that now in your life that it's difficult to change your habits?
Well, you know what? I think I have an awareness now that it does your stuff can calcify, so I realize that.
Yeah.
And so when I see myself acting a certain way, and I have a bunch of people around me who will mirror back to me, so I think I'm more aware of it. But I know that you can fall asleep to bad habits in yourself.
See, I think that I've done this thing recently, which I don't know if I'll still be doing it today, November the 18th, but I certainly was doing it in October,
right.
Which was I stopped eating meat.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Yeah, have you ever done that?
No.
It's very interesting.
Why did you do it?
Well, I did it because I saw a documentary on Netflix called
Food Over
Forks Over Knives.
Yes, yeah. It was fantastic.
Fascinating. So I thought, well, I'll try that for a little bit and see what it. But I can't. The idea of not eating meat again doesn't really appeal to me.
You know, yeah, go ahead.
But, no.
I mean, I kind of have an opinion about this. Not that everybody should eat meat. I don't think you should. But when the animals are raised humanely and slaughtered humanely, I think that it's an all right thing to do. And when they're fed what they're supposed to eat, like we shove corn down the gullet of cows.
Yeah,
we have a surplus of corn because the government pays people and Monsanto to grow corn. So we have tons of corn. So we put it into cows. They're supposed to eat. They're herbivores. They're supposed to eat greens, so they're all sick, and so that gets into our meat. But you get a free range of cow who's allowed to graze, and that meat is a
cow that's that's maybe driven across America a couple of times, been to Disneyland.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Had its chart cast, that whole thing.
See, I did it because I thought, I wonder what it'll be like. Because I've never done it. That was genuinely, I thought, I wonder what it'll be like. And it's fascinating.
What's fascinating?
Well, the pooping is amazing.
Oh, really? You mean it's good poop?
I can schedule it now.
Oh, good. Well, you know what? You're probably digesting your food.
It's just like it comes and it goes. Yeah. It comes and it goes. It comes and it goes.
You're Scottish, so just your ancestry would teach you that you should eat meat. You would think that your body would be like meat, but obviously there was something in you that was saying, let me see.
I think it's I've been here for a long time and I've turned into something of a tootsie fruitsy.
Yeah.
How long have you been here?
About 20 years.
Do you know me too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've talked about this.
That's right.
The same amount of sobriety.
Same amount of sobriety.
Same age.
Yeah.
We've been here at the same time.
Right. And we've slept with many of the same people. Yeah.
Yeah. It's pretty funny though, isn't it?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
Well, I gave up meat for 1 year, and it so shocked my family that to this day they'll say, well, you know, Jane's a vegetarian. I'm like, no, that was like 1 year.
Yeah, I did it a while ago. When I was drinking, I didn't eat meat for a year.
Yeah, I was drinking too.
Oh, really? And then I realized I was attacking the wrong area of my life.
The wrong problem.
Yeah. It wasn't you got a bad steak. That wasn't what happened.
That wasn't what it was.
Oh, I wish I had that pie last night. Oh, no. No.
I would eat cheese fries, and that's what when I was a vegetarian. So I got fat and wasn't healthy at all. But
yeah, I gotta watch it. I can get fat really easy.
Yeah, I do. Well,
were you a fat kid?
No, I wasn't a fat kid.
I was a fat kid.
Yeah. Were you really? I can't believe you're so tall and lean.
Tubby was my name when I was...
Really?
Yeah, they called me Tubby. Like little girls like Marlene would call me right. Oh, Tubby, here comes Tubby. It was very shaming.
Yeah, it was a terrible...
Yeah. The hustle and grind, I carve my path. Each step forward, in aftermath. Dreams pulsate within, fueling my fire. With determination ablaze, I never tire. Day by day, I chase the gleam. In the labyrinth of life, I craft my scheme. I'll nurture my aspirations, let them thrive. In the symphony of ambition, I'll strive. Rise up and showcase your might. Show them what they want. They say us take flight. We'll scale the peaks, reach the zenith's height. Together we'll ascend, never falter, never slight. In the face of adversity, we stand tall. With grit and valor, we heed the call. No setback too great, no hurdle too steep. We're the architects of our destiny, the dreamers who leap. So let's rise, let's soar, let's defy the limits imposed, reach for the sky. With unity as our strength and courage as our guide, we'll conquer the horizon, side by side.
I occasionally think that. I do a fat joke on the show sometimes, and I think, oh,
feel bad.
I shouldn't have done it. Yeah. But it's hard. You do a show every night. You forget.
Oh, my gosh, I know. You cross lines all the time.
Do you ever do jokes you think, oh, gosh, I wouldn't have done it?
Oh, my gosh, yes. Well, I think the thing about comedy is that you're always... we're trying to push the envelope all the time, and sometimes we go over even for ourselves.
Yeah, no, that's true.
I wish I hadn't said that, but...
That happens, I think, particularly if you do a show, like you do the Celebrity Game Night show, and where you do a show which it doesn't have the luxury of a script.
Right.
Much like this one.
Right.
You know, then, you know, you do stuff and then you think,
but we can cut it out, and you guys
bit.
are on such a fast schedule here because you do.
I know, I mean.
Second show today.
No, this is the
it's
first
not.
show of today. No, this is today, November 18th.
Right.
After this, I'm straight in a private jet and off to Des Moines, Iowa, where I'll be appearing 4 hours before this airs.
Yep. So you have my show, Hollywood Game Night, is called Not Celebrity Game
Celebrity
Night.
Game,
That's your
Game
show.
Yeah, what's been called Celebrity Game Night or Celebrity Game Show?
Celebrity name game.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
Celebrity
Yeah.
Game. Which is the final round of Hollywood Game Night.
Right.
That's okay.
It's all right. You're not going to sue me, are you?
No, not at all. I think there's enough gaming for everybody.
Yeah, that's right. Enough gay men for everybody, I think.
Enough gay men for. I just found out that you're gay. I just heard.
Oh, yeah, Jeff's
Yeah,
gay.
no, I'm into dudes. Put me in a kimono and I'll take a bow. So that's what I do.
Oh,
Yeah. Oh,
I'll miss you.
I'll miss you too.
Well, no, I don't necessarily know that you'll miss him. You know, he'll
No, I
be
probably
around.
won't. Well, actually, I
You'll see him at Hollywood parties.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Do you go to the Hollywood parties?
I don't
no,
at all.
I can't do it.
Yeah.
I tried when I started
We're
doing this show.
invited all the time, but we don't go. We choose not to.
I'm not invited anymore.
You're probably not invited. No.
I'm not invited anymore.
Yeah.
No, I've done too many bad things here about people, and they're like, "Oh yeah, that guy." Nah.
Nah, he's not. Yeah, I don't like parties of any kind.
No, I feel very uncomfortable in parties.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
It's
it's
not
like I always go there. Yeah, at a party in an apartment, you always have to go to the kitchen. That's where the cool people are.
Yeah, that's usually that's the best place, I think. Yeah.
Or just don't go. That's where the cooler people are not there.
I've been known not to go to my own parties,
Oh, I've done that.
or I do the dishes the whole time.
Yeah.
Or at the party.
What about like Thanksgiving? Because that's coming up
Oh,
very
I like
soon.
that. That I like. Because that's it's a one-time thing. I don't know. There's something about that. That's okay.
Do you cook?
Food. I don't cook, but people use my kitchen.
That seems fair.
Yeah.
By people, do you mean hired caterers?
No. We do a potluck where everybody.
We had celebrity potluck earlier on the show.
I saw that.
Steven Seagal called. Who would have thought? Have you ever met him?
No, I haven't.
Neither have I. I didn't even know he was still working out. Apparently he is. We have to take a break.
Oh, okay.
We'll be right back. Jane Lynch, everybody. We'll be right back. It gets even mad. Maybe it's because it's newer in a formal sense.
You know,
oh, we're back.
Okay.
Hey.
Can't talk about that.
Oh, ha, show
Not
business.
really.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, Mr. Ferguson.
Yeah, you good?
I am. I'm real good.
Do you ever play golf?
No, I hate it.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, I never played it. I can't watch it. I think the whole idea of it, I guess it's a very zen thing, though, I've heard.
I started
You
doing
like
it when I was 50.
Oh, okay.
I never touched it before. I wouldn't touch it because everyone in Scotland was playing golf. I was like, nope, I don't want to know. They're like, oh, come on, it's great. Shrek, farty donkey, come over here. And I was like, no, I don't want to do it. And then when I was 50, I thought, I'll give it a try. Love it.
Love it.
I love it. I'm terrible at it, which doesn't matter.
Well, what do you love about it? Do you love the fact
It is
that
the zen nature of it.
Yeah, it is.
And it's something...
Several hours stretching before you in beautiful ground.
Yeah, it's that. I don't like it when they play with the little carts.
Oh, really? You like to walk
I don't
it?
like the little carts. That ruins it for me.
So you walk it?
Yeah, you got to walk it.
Yeah. Is it important who plays with you?
Yeah, I don't want to play with douchebags.
Yeah.
You don't want to play with people who like they've got to win. You're like, because if you're playing against yourself, then I think that's when you're playing it properly.
Do you ever play by yourself?
Oh yeah, all the time. And golf.
So you really like it. If you're playing by yourself, that's something that you...
Yeah, I like to go to golf courses in Scotland that are quiet and go and play golf. It's nice.
Yeah.
You'd like it, I think.
Maybe I would.
We're very similar, you know.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I'm telling you, you know, we even do the same game show.
I know.
Yeah. How's Glee doing, by the way?
It's doing great.
Yeah.
We're shooting now, but it's not coming out till mid-season, but we're in the 4th or 5th episode, and they've been great episodes. It's so much fun. It's the most fun I've had on the show lately. We're having a great time.
Well, you got a lot of the perky, upbeat kids there. That would be hard for me.
Yeah.
You know, fresh-faced young people full of
now
joy.
They're jaded.
Yeah.
And they're
yeah, no, I don't want to be around. That'd be like, you know. Be like Sunday school or something. I'm like, no. I was the kid in black eye makeup, you know, in Sunday school.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, so you were kind of a gothy kid?
Ooh.
You were a rebel. Let's face it. You were.
I was certainly wearing a lot of odd clothing. It was what it was.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're kind of out of time.
Are we? Okay, well, this has been really fun.
Oh, well,
It has. It's been great.
yeah. I don't know.
It has.
Well, we should get together again.
We should. You know, we should
Yeah.
continue this relationship in spite of the fact that this won't be here.
No, this will be here. I won't be
You
here.
won't.
Yeah, I know. This will be here. This is, well, that's, my stuff is coming with me. My horse.
You have your horse.
My gay robot skeleton buddy.
Yeah.
I'm going with you, man. I'm
Yeah.
going with you.
We're
You're gonna stick together,
We're family.
right?
We're
Yeah.
family. We're like the Marx Brothers, except one of us is alive. Oh, sorry, man. You know, no, come on, man. I just meant because you're not a real horse. Jeez. People are touchy.
I know.
Well, we're out of time,
Yeah.
like I said. But this looks good. Can
Yes,
I take
sweet.
this and read it to my youngest?
Absolutely. How old is your youngest?
3.5.
Oh, she'll love it. She?
He.
He. What's his name?
Liam.
Oh, that's a great name.
Yeah.
That's an Irish name.
No.
I just thought I'd let you know. I know
My
you're Scottish.
family were Irish, you know.
Oh, no, I didn't know that.
My father's mother's side were Maguires from Donegal.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, good. You know, I'm Irish.
I thought
Three
that
quarters.
might be the case, yeah.
Yeah.
Lynch, that's Irish.
Yeah, County Mayo in almost north.
Have you been over there?
I have.
Yeah.
It's gorgeous, gorgeous.
It is.
Yeah.
Pre or post sobriety?
What?
Pre or post sobriety?
Oh, post.
Ah.
Yeah, so I
Probably
didn't get
for
to
the
have
bit.
a Guinness or anything like that.
That's all right.
I missed the whole thing.
My last drinking weekend was on Guinness.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, that's good.
Yeah,
You know what
well, I was
I
black
drink-
poops for about 2
Yeah, I
years.
bet. I drank Miller Lite the whole time.
What?
It was such a waste of a drunken time. I didn't drink wine. I didn't drink hard stuff. I drank Miller
just
Lite.
drank Miller Lite the
yeah,
whole time?
Yeah, so there are a lot of people out there who maintain that I was not an alcoholic because that was my drink of choice.
Well, it depends on how much you drank.
I drink a lot of it.
Well, and also, it's
All
not
the
really
time.
what you drink, how much.
It's how you do
it's
it, how horrible
it's
you
all
feel,
that,
and
yeah, it's like
the walks of shame,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
whole deal.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Oh, yes.
I really wish I had stopped when I said we were out of time.
Yeah.
But now we really are. Dear Lynch, everybody. In Philly, as I remember, the two cheesesteak places, Geno's and Pat's,
That's
right?
right, Geno's
and
and
they're very
Pat's,
close to each other.
That's true.
And people say Geno's and Pat's. Is it Geno's or do you like Geno's or Pat's?
Right.
But then people who are really from Philadelphia go, oh, I can have all that, and they all go somewhere else.
But some unnamed place. It's like a local sort of dive people know about.
Serge.
Surge.
Serge has the best Philly cheesesteaks.
Is that right?
Yeah. You know, he could probably call in and talk about it if he could look up the number, but he can't. Oh, wait a minute, wait. this better be good. Hello? Hello?
Hello, this is Serge.
Oh, hello, Serge from Philadelphia that makes cheesesteaks?
Yes, how are you? I heard you talking about our place. You have the best cheesesteaks.
Serge, may I ask where you're from?
Yes. I'm from Bulgaria, and then I live on the Upper West Side of New York for about 20 years. What about you?
Yeah, much the same. I'll speak to you later.
Okay, come by.
Goodbye
come
to
by.
you.
Have a steak. Okay.
Man, we should really rehearse something
That's great.
sometimes.